Ready. 10 online marketing terms you need to know. Now, I found this article. John Jantz wrote a book called Duct Tape Marketing. Great book. Haven't read it all, but I've read excerpts from the book, and I've heard many experts talk about the book. I found this blog at openforum.com. Openforum.com is owned by American Express Open. O-P-E-N. Open is a business division targeted to small businesses that American Express started at least 5 years ago. I know that because they also produce a television show called Your Business, Sunday mornings at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on cable. I just found out that's on Warner Cable, channel 49 in my market. I don't have Warner Cable anymore. I had a bad customer. I was a not satisfied customer with Warner Cable after 10 years of being a customer. They were not treating me the way that I thought that they should be treating me, so I became dissatisfied and I didn't continue on with their service. I am now using the Dish. Unfortunately, the part of the Dish that I bought does not have Your Business on it, and so I haven't watched it for the last 2 Sundays, but I can go online at openforum.com. I think I can probably go to yourbusiness.com or somewhere I can go and watch the show online as opposed to watching it live on or actually filmed on television. But at any rate, a good place to go for business, American Express Open. 10 online marketing terms you need to know now. Online marketing, of which we do here in David's Barter community, is just like any other industry in that it is full of jargon and acronyms that are unique to that industry alone. In order to stay on top of the game, you need to know what they mean and how to use them in order to be successful. Many terms and acronyms you already know, like SEO, and that stands for, yes, Search Engine Optimization. And PPC stands for, yes, pay-per-click. Good. You guys get A's. But there are some that you might have never heard before, or maybe you've heard but weren't sure what they were. Okay, here are 10 online marketing terms that you need to know now. Number 1, CRO, Conversion Rate Optimization. This is an important aspect of online marketing because it helps marketers understand how effective their calls to action are on a website. Planning for CRO is vital when you are selling a product or service, asking visitors to sign up for your newsletter or other action. But the keywords there were call to action. Let's look at one of my calls to action. Come on. That's not what I wanted. Let's back to the Stick'em homepage. That's what I want. This is my landing page, davidsbarter.com, /smallbizDavid. One of my landing pages. I've got about a dozen of them, but this is the main one. This is the first one. This is the one that has all the available technology in our community. We test it first on my page. My call to action is a two bright red buttons. One that says $99 priority status, one that says $199 priority status with endorsement. So when they're talking about the CRO or the conversion rate optimization, how many people, what they're talking about is how many people go to my page and click on one of those two options. That's the conversion rate optimization. Now, that's actually just stage one of the conversion. They can click on, but until they have bought something, either the $99 package or the $199 package, there hasn't been a converted sale yet. So conversion rate optimization, it starts with clicking on your call to action or reacting to your call to action. Number two, contextual advertising. This form of advertising is offered by most major search engine advertisers like Google. It places your ads with web pages, blog posts, and news articles that are related to your business. By matching your advertised search terms with web content, there's a higher chance of click-through. I laugh at this. If you Google davidsbarter, all one word, or you Google SmallBizDavid in quotation marks, you go to my search results page, I'm always fascinated by the ads that are either to the right of the search results or to the bottom of the search results. In essence, those are folks who want you to be on their page and not necessarily on my page. I want you to be on my page. That's what the contextual advertising is. Day parting. This means setting up your ads to display only at certain times of the day. Day parts exist in every form of media. When you are in a newspaper, you can either have a morning newspaper or an afternoon newspaper. Those would be the day parts. When you buy television time, there's morning, afternoon, evening, overnight. Those are day parts. Everything there are day parts, and when you want an ad to run at a certain time of day, that's your day part. As you know, the internet is a 24/7 proposition, so there really aren't day parts as such, because somebody is always awake somewhere that could read your ad, regardless of what your intended day part is. As you hear the saying, someone will say, "It's time for cocktails." Well, it's not 5 o'clock yet. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I mean, that's the concept of day parting. For instance, if your target audience is online the most from 6 to 8 p.m., it would make more sense to have your ads running during those hours instead of the morning or throughout the day. That's day parting. Geo-targeting. And with technology, it's so simple to day part. You just program into the computer, into the system, what day part is desired. Geo-targeting. With geo-targeting, you can set your ads, including pay-per-clicks, PPC campaigns, to reach only those in a specified physical location. Search engines use IP addresses to determine if a user is in the market that you are trying to reach. That's geo-targeting. That's an extremely important concept in today's world, particularly with the explosion of how many folks have mobile phones. Geo-targeting is ever so more important. They don't just put you in the city where you are located or the city where you're on computer online. and have any IP address where you are. Geo-targeting is taken to the next level, where your mobile phone with the GPS technology that is in the phone, they'll know exactly if you're standing outside of a restaurant. And if you are standing outside of a restaurant, theoretically, you could have an ad on your phone that says, "We know that you are standing outside of McDonald's, and here's a coupon for you to go into McDonald's." That's the concept of geo-targeting, and it's becoming ever so more vicious, an idea, a marketing strategy, because of technology. And GPS technology, which I think is the most interesting of all technology, is creating situations where you can get down to the moment and know exactly where somebody is, and then drive an ad to that person based upon their location. Local search, kind of the same idea as geo-targeting. One area of search engine marketing that is beginning to grow, I think it's beyond the beginning stage, is local search. This allows users to find websites and businesses that are within a local geographic range. Search engines use local search features and internet-based yellow page websites for their local searches. Local search isn't always important. It's only important if you need the face-to-face contact with your consumer, with your prospect. If you need that face-to-face contact, wherever it might be, they come to you or you go to them, whatever it might be. You have to be sensitive to that need of the customer. Mobile marketing, we talked about mobile marketing, how important it is and how it really is pinpointing more than anything that I've ever seen, marketing to its barest essential. Where is that person now? Last week I told a story that we will probably have great usage of DavidsBarter community social marketing, social network technology in Nigeria, which is in Western Africa. I'm working with my friend Humphrey Akanazu to make this possible, and Humphrey told me that if it's going to be successful in West Africa, in Nigeria, it is going to have to be blackberry friendly, or is it blueberry? Blackberry, raspberry, strawberry. I don't know which berry. Blackberry. I've never had one. Never had one. Supposedly they're going to come out very, very soon with some really updated technology. But Humphrey told me that I needed to have that capability, so that that's the main way that Africans communicate. West Africans communicate with one another. Is they don't have telephones. They don't have a lot of laptops, but many of them have mobile phones, cell phones. So the whole idea of mobile marketing, it's not brand new, but it's new enough. Well, it pretty much is brand new. You have to put your hands around it. If it's important to the livelihood of your business, it may not be important. Mobile marketing is important to us. I just stated one concept why it is, but I don't do a lot of shopping, and I don't do any shopping and searching with my mobile phone. And I've got technology. I've got an Android, which will allow me to do a lot of things. I don't do it. I choose not to use the Android technology for that purpose. Maybe I'm making a mistake by not using it, but I do so much online stuff when I'm sitting here all day long that when I leave the house, I don't really want to have online connectivity. Just a personal thought. Permission marketing. Now here's where folks really miss out. With more people turning out online as advertisements, the idea of permission marketing will ask users permission to display the ad. If a person gives permission, the chance that they will look at it and absorb the information it provides is much greater. Obviously, if you ask somebody for permission, they give it to you. They give it to you for the reason that they want more information. They're interested in the product or service, and their conversion rates are very, very important to the success of your campaign. Ask people's permission. It works a whole lot better rather than you assuming that they want to get your information because you think it's the greatest information in the world. That's an unnecessary assumption that take time to think about it. Remarketing and retargeting. When a user visits your website, a cookie is set on their computer. Even after they leave your website and continue reading around the web, your ads will pop up wherever they are. This keeps your site in their mind. Next concept is ROS, run of site. This allows ads or banners to appear on any page inside of a website. There's no matter what page a person clicks through on your website, they will likely see that advertisement. Run of site. Unique value proposition. We've actually addressed this a little bit when we talked about differentiation. There is any trait that sets your company, service, and products apart from all the rest. It is the reason you give a potential customer in order to make them consider you and not the competition. Your value proposition, unique value proposition. What is it that you do better than anybody else that will bring value and generate new business revenues for that small business? It's the unique value proposition. A summary statement is, as the online marketing world continues to grow and evolve, so will all the jargon and acronyms that come along with it. If you want to stay in the know about what is going on and what you should be focusing on to get your business ahead, make sure you visit the advertiser. Make sure you stay current on all the latest terminology. Okay, thank you, John Jantz, for your great information on the 5 essential parts of a B2B, business-to-business, social media plan. The biggest issue I take with that is the title. I think it is something bigger than social media. It is social marketing. Social media is only a part of the big picture of social marketing. The Facebooks and LinkedIn, the Twitters of the world, all the other social markets. So be careful sometimes how you use the word social media plan. I'm going to take a brief break, step away from the desk for a moment. While I'm doing that, please take the time to sign up for complimentary registration in the community. Sign up for a complimentary landing page, complimentary for the next 98 days till the end of 2012, when we will award 24 prizes to the 3 landing pages in 8 different categories. 3 times 8 is 24. Those 24 pages who generate the most cash flow, in their communities, will be the winners, and the winners will get complimentary monthly marketing profile subscriptions. They'll get those free in 2013. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of your whatever system you might be. We all have our reasons for using what it is that we use, but make sure that as you are staying online, you're keeping in mind those things that that are happening offline. Can't forget those things. I think that's going to about do it for the moment. We'll come back soon with our final discussion of this segment of time. We may go on a later time. We're going to visit Rome, Italy, and Italy, and Florence, Italy, to why are we going to do that? Why did I say that? No, we're not going to visit them. We just did. We visited them. By the way, month of August, not a great month to explore small business in Italy. I was thinking about that because my son and daughter-in-law are going to come and visit from Rome. In 2 weeks they'll be here, so we're definitely looking forward to that. Thank you for your time, and we will move on to our final segment of the day and a discussion with Michael Gerber, or about, not with him, I wish it were with Michael. We're going to mention the E-Myth, talk about the E-Myth, why most businesses don't work and what to do about it. This is a 25th anniversary edition of the original E-Myth that Michael wrote, and a book which has had tremendous impact on my business thinking. Michael Gerber is the most successful small business in the world with 10 principles. We'll see you in a few short minutes.